Guys, this channel is Mr. Biscuit Speaks. I am Mr. Biscuit, Mr. I'll beat the dude that beat you. Nice to meet you. What are we talking about? Good to see you. Thanks so much for joining again. I have been recommended over and over and over again. You have to see Kujo Beat Down. Probably with relation to watching so many Ren videos and saying to myself, like, I think this guy would be like a legit battle rapper. Whenever I say that, somebody responds, watch Kujo Beat Down. And so haven't seen this before. First reaction on this one. I definitely think that this is going to have some kind of battle rap element to it just because it's been so recommended to me after my comments about Ren having that capacity to go anywhere that he potentially wants to go when it comes to hip hop. He just kind of has a level of mastery with the pen. So guys, look, this is not a reaction channel. At least it's not a typical reaction channel, right? Ask anyone who truly appreciates this channel. In the last 12 days, we've gone from 33 subscribers, which is when I didn't care about the YouTube channel. I had my own account, right? So when I started really posting these, it surged in 11 days. I think this is day 12 to 7,500 and something subscribers. Which is a crazy surge, and I appreciate you for that, and thank you so much for just going on this journey with me. It's been incredible so far. So look, Kujo Beat Down. With no further ado, guys, let's get into it and let's talk about it. Guys, the first time I've ever seen somebody like in this stance, it almost looks like it looks like the Hulk trying to like not become the Hulk. You know, like when he tries to like keep his anger from overflowing. You know, he's doing these breathing exercises, like trying to keep something contained that really desperately wants to come out, right? And this is one of the reasons you need an expression for your id. When you're really angry, guys, you need an outlet. Don't just compartmentalize it, because if you do, it will explode out. It will speak up with the voice of the unjustly oppressed during a time that's completely inconvenient for you. So you have to let that anger out in terms of some form of art form or some sport or whatever you got to do to get that out. But this is an incredible a picture of that. It's going to go back a little ways.
Trying to be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write. But the forces out there test me right, I'm trying to find the path and forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't high rent number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope the cunt took from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, this is somebody who you might want to be careful about getting on the bad side of Ren, right? I don't know who inspired this, but listen, you dodged a bullet with him choosing to go the artistic route with this, right? Yeesh.
Wait a sec, cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know
Right.
that art is a part of your heart, so you're upset. But this hate breeds hate, please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
So, goosebumps, first of all. Guys, look. Even though it seems like the good, righteous Ren is losing and is cowering before the demon Ren, at the end of the day, the song was made, and nobody that we know of is in a ditch somewhere. So even though it looks like, at least from this perspective, it looks like the bully Ren is winning, at the end of the day, guys, we have art here. Right?
Fuck it.
don't try to struggle, hear me out, see I'm on your side really. Well, I was, till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy, of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take and still they're empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by, poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too.
So Rin gets into this very, very nightmarish bag really, really quickly. And the skipping around the victim, the joy with which he enacts this kind of process, it gets a little dark too. The question is, and here's what anger is, in my opinion, right? Anger is like this crossroads between something you deeply care about and a sense of powerlessness, right? Where powerlessness meets care, that causes anger. So if I'm driving down the street and I have my daughter in the car seat in the back, and a car almost hits me or cuts me off, the reason that I'm so filled with rage at that moment is because I'm being forced in that moment to confront not only how much I care about my daughter, but how powerless I am genuinely and truly about when her life expires, right? And I have a big responsibility of caring for her. But at the end of the day, I don't have as much power to keep her safe as I think I do, right? And I think Rin's interaction with that, of saying like, look, I care so deeply about my art. I care so deeply about my music. And yet at the end of the day, I don't have as much power over the people who decide to use me and abuse me as I'd like to have, right? And, violence is when you refuse to countenance those two realities, the things you deeply care about and how powerless you are over them, right? And so this mood of like joviality and happiness as the person who oppresses you, gets theirs in the end or suffers, man, it gets really dark.
Shut up, slut, you said the no. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man, what the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa.
All right, I do have to rewind it because everyone has been telling me, hey, after you do these things, rewind it. So don't worry, I am going to do that. But what I love about Rin the most, probably the most, the biggest thing that I appreciate about this artist is that he is not going to shield you from the really scummy side of himself. So for a lot of people, if they wanted to showcase their darker side, if they wanted to show you the things that they really think in their minds when they're extremely angry, they maybe wouldn't go this far, like dragging somebody's, wife or girlfriend. I don't know what relationship this woman has to this man, but a lot of people will say, okay, man, you're going a little bit far here, right? But Rin is not going to shield you from how dark it really gets. And that's something that you have to appreciate because he's sacrificing potential fans for integrity. And I'll always appreciate that about an artist. Tell me what you think.
Oh, guys,
Rewind it. Who are those people back there?
Shut up, slut, you said the no. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man, what the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme, I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, I feel a little bad about it, really.
I'm sorry, but I'm enjoying it so much that he's still, even with how angry he is, he doesn't sacrifice the lyricism, which is very, very important to me. He remains a rapper's rapper throughout. So even though he's getting something off of his chest, which is a circumstance for which most of us would sacrifice lyricism, he chooses not to. He's like, not only am I going to get my frustration out, I'm still going to have the razor blade pen at the end of the day.
Committing his career suicide. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme, I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad, I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares, see me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave, free me. When you fuck with my
Guys, I need somebody to break down to me that pig. I've seen it over and over and over. I think the first time I reacted with Black P, there was somebody wearing that mask. And I have yet to successfully deep dive into the meaning of that because I don't know. This is almost like a hallucination. That mask, wherever that mask shows up, Rin is hallucinating in a moment of rage. Am I consistent there? Am I missing it?
Work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief. I'm only messing, lad. I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares. See me? I'm the sick boy that you enslave. Free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief.
What in the hell?
Work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words.
Okay. So, these people surrounding the two victims, you guys see this? It looks like these are people who are, you know, maybe friends, maybe counselors. They're dressed like angels. They're dressed like people who are, I mean, they're dressed in all white gowns, which you assume is either counselors, doctors, or angels, which are, which in any case are there to minister to people who are hurting, right? And then when you see this, this is almost like an artistic expression maybe of Rin saying, not only do I want to do this to you, I want to do this to everyone who cares about you. And let me know if I've missed something there. Listen, guys, you guys are more familiar with this than me, so I'm counting on a correspondence here of some kind. Did I get this right?
Now a little. My work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? Cunt, I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the daughter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, with a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part one, it's even worse than part two.
If I ever hear another comment from you, this is only part one. It gets worse in part two. Now, does worse refer to a worse thing occurring with the razor blade pen? Or is he talking about taking it outside of hip hop, right? Because, look, the negotiation between the angel and the demon was to use the pen. And this is one of the reasons I think that the righteous side of Rin won. Because instead of having people that Rin really went after and really put hands on and really hurt, he decided to express it through his art, which I think is the greatest use of when anger boils over. Yeesh. Fantastic, fantastic video. Loved it.